It is clearance time, baby. What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode. Today, I'm going to be going to Walmart and do some Walmart hidden clearance shopping. Hopefully, I can find some hidden clearance. I don't know if I can find hidden clearance. I should be able to find some Walmart hidden clearance. That's what I'm going to do. So I did go through and do like pretty much a walkthrough of a couple of stores. I found a couple of pickups, and then also today, y'all know I film the intros in the future. That's just full transparency. Today I did add a couple of clips to that from some stuff that I was able to pick up today on clearance. So make sure you want to check those deals out. This is stuff from like the last 2 or 3 days. So some of the stuff still hopefully it's still there, so you can go and check your store. The Walmart app is working again. So if you want to get out there with your barcode and scan it. I don't know if you can scan the stuff on the video, so I do show some barcodes and some barcodes I don't. Let me know in the comment section below if the barcodes do scan, if you can see them, see what you have at your store. That's what the whole purpose of putting the barcodes on the screen is. So anyway, let's get over to the Walmart. All right, so we are back in the Walmart clearance aisle. So I think I'm going to do a walkthrough of maybe 2 or 3 stores. I'm recording this today. The voiceover today, so this is in the future. So I actually bought one of these crickets for on Black Friday. So I actually may go back and grab a couple of these because I don't know exactly what this machine needs. I hadn't opened it yet, so I'll open it tonight. And if they do require some of these that are in clearance, I'm going to grab a couple of them because they're on clearance. They're pretty decent prices. We bought some of these a while back and sent them in to Amazon. They sold pretty quickly, but we didn't make a ton of money on them because they was like, $3 and the normal price is like $12. So we didn't make a ton of profit, but we did make some profit. Some of the stuff in this aisle, I haven't been to the store in quite a while, but some of the stuff in this aisle was not marked. So the stuff that's not marked, I wanted to check the prices on. I went and just put it in the buggy because all I had was my phone to record on. So they did have a few toys, some Legos, a few electronics, and just some, odds and ins and outs, just different things. There's some health and beauty stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this aisle. So this store actually has a pretty decent aisle. This is the closest Walmart to my job, which is in a pretty remote area. So I don't think there's a lot of clearance shoppers that come out here. Also, when I'm going into these Walmarts, because I'm on night shift, I'm able to kind of go in there and I'm like by myself, and maybe they possibly are just putting Walmart clearance out when I first get there. So maybe I'm getting the best deals. Who knows? So I'm going to continue looking through some of this stuff. One of the things I did want to talk about was the Walmart, the new app, which is the Walmart Plus app. So you can just scan items now without having a Walmart Plus menu, and it has been better. I hadn't seen a lot of items that it doesn't scan. I will say that video games are hit or miss. A lot of the video games, they won't show the current prices for those, and those prices aren't on BrickSeek either when they're on clearance. So I'm not sure if they've done something with the video games just through Walmart, but I have noticed that for the most part, the video games are the items that will not scan. But for the most part, the rest of the stuff will scan. So in this store, or in these stores I'm looking at, they did clearance a lot of the baby stuff out. I didn't show everything that they clearanced out. So if you do have a newborn or infant or a toddler, I would tell you to go down the aisle, just the normal baby aisle at your Walmart, because they did clearance out a lot of items like bottles, and stuff like that. So those items that you want to stock up on while they're on clearance, because they are just expensive for no reason. So I'm gonna keep on looking down through here. They do have some small appliances like the Instapot. This one was marked down to $70. They also had some printers and stuff, which right now is the best time to get printers and stuff. Like Black Friday, you can find a lot of deals on printers and things like that. Even if it's just $30 off, it's $30 off. You know what I mean? This was actually like a t-shirt press, And I didn't even realize it when I filmed this that was a t-shirt press. I had actually been looking for one of those because I'm going to start making. I told y'all in the last video I was going to start making some of these custom stickers and stuff, and I wanted to also incorporate that into like some t-shirts and stuff, like actual t-shirts that I made. You know, I made a t-shirt. So I'm gonna continue looking through some of this stuff. I did find a figurine here in a little bit that I was able to pick up, and actually it's a pretty good flip. Always check your figurine section, your collectibles, and those are not going to be in the toy aisle. Those are actually going to be in the electronics aisle. And then sometimes when they go on clearance, they will bring them over to the clearance aisle. For me, we have about, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15 Walmarts around me. Most of the time, they don't have that stuff in the clearance aisle. Most of the time, they just leave it in the electronics aisle. And then, you know, sometimes, very rarely, they'll bring it over to the clearance aisle. So yeah, that's a home HIV test. I didn't realize what that was when I picked it up. So yeah, you can find anything in this in the clearance aisle. Ninja items are always good. They always sell really well. This one was marked down to $80. I've seen that as low as $50 at another store. So I'll wait for that to drop. I actually like to get a cold press juicer. I feel like when it says cold press, it feel like it should taste better. I don't know if it does, but it feels like it should taste better. You know, cold press, cold brew, those types of words. So they did have quite a bit of Ninja items. If you look at that Ninja, I hope I zoom in on the price of that one, because I know how much it is for Black. It's $100. That one is $70. You see that $70 that air fryer Max? I literally just came from Black Friday and they had it on Black Friday for $149. So that just proves that clearance is way better than Black Friday deals, at least this year. So this is the figurine I was talking about. It's a resin bust of Magneto Marvel. So I'm a Marvel nerd. The cool thing about this one is it's a collectible. So they only made so many of them. I think it said 3,000 of them is how many they made. So this one was like 1,600 out of 3,000. So at some point, maybe it'll be rare because they won't have any more in circulation. So this was a couple of WWE little dolls. I think they were $10. Yeah, those were $10. So if you like WWE, there you go. There's a couple of these in there. Don't know who these people are. Is that The Rock? That's not The Rock. The Rock ain't in WWE no more. I don't know who these people are, but they are in WWE allegedly. The Orbeez are still hanging around and they are not budging on the price of these. I actually went back and scanned all of the stuff that had like older sticker clearance tags on them. A lot of these had October clearance tags on them, so I thought that maybe they had dropped lower, but they did not. It's kind of weird because like I look on Brickseek to find a lot of the deals that I'm looking at, and a lot of the stuff that's inside the clearance aisle is not on Brickseek. So I don't know if it just falls off after a while, like it just falls off of Brickseek after a while, but a lot of the stuff that's in the clearance aisle is not on Brickseek for this store, because I looked at the store, just the markdowns in the store, and those items are not on the list. All right, so I did want to highlight these deals really quick. I got these today, and this was like a Polly Pocket, some sort of, I don't know, gift surprise set or something like that. Anyway, they're normally like $25 and they was ringing up for $3. So make sure you are looking out for these. It was just this purple one that I saw for $3. And then also these Halo scooter combo sets. It's like a 6-piece set. And these actually were ringing up for $4. So not really good for resale. They didn't have a lot of sold comps, but you know, $4, you can't beat that in my opinion. All right, back to another clearance aisle. This is a different clearance aisle than the first one I showed you. So it's going to have some different stuff in it. These Pioneer Women Instapots have been on clearance for quite a while, so it seemed like those would have dropped again by now, but they haven't. So we'll keep an eye out on those. I have seen them lower in different stores. I think I saw them as low as $10 in another store. So make sure you're on the lookout for those. And also, if you see items that are in the clearance aisle for a while, watch for them to drop, because when they do drop, somebody's going to find it. You know, somebody else is waiting on it too. So this was a Full Metal Alchemist figurine that they had. I put it in my bucket because I wanted to see if the price had dropped, because I think the tag was pretty old, like it was from October. So I wanted to see if that dropped in lower, but it didn't. This actually, I'm thinking about running back out and getting this tonight. I should have gotten it. So it's a vlogger gear bag. So for us YouTubers that go out when we have all our little cameras and stuff like that, this is like a cute little bag just to carry that stuff in. And it was just like $9. So I think that's a pretty decent deal for that. So I actually may run out tonight and get that, since, you know, I got all night to burn. So they had these little like purse looking things down there. Those on clearance. This clearance aisle normally stays pretty packed full of stuff. Pretty random stuff. I mean, nothing really like great. But most of the great stuff that I find is generally not in the clearance aisle. Normally it's on just the regular aisle. So keep that in mind when you're watching these videos. So they did have this Monopoly at Home Reality. $10 for that. Actually, it's so funny because Monopoly is my favorite board game. I love to play Monopoly. So if you ever meet me in person, or if we go out to like a convention or something, I love to play Monopoly with you, because maybe it's about money. I don't know. Anyway, this car seat was $64. Like I said earlier in the video, which we'll go over to the baby aisle, but they do have a lot of baby items on clearance right now. So that's including car seat, strollers, baby bottles, just a lot of different things they had on clearance from the baby aisle. Also, like clothing for, you know, toddlers. They had them, you know, for like $1 or $2. So we're going to go through some of that stuff when I get over to the baby aisle. All right, so back to this clearance aisle. Yeah, it's not, I mean, the deals ain't got like a lot of stuff really on clearance right now. And I think a lot of that has to do with Black Friday. I think that, you know, they're kind of promoting the Black Friday items, and then the clearance stuff, they're not really clearancing a lot of items out, because I've seen actually a very bare, like when I say bare, like it had 5 items in the clearance aisle, which is to me like crazy. I don't understand how a clearance aisle has 5 items in it. Oh, I had actually been looking for some of these X-Men Legends dolls. Now that I think about it, I should have scanned that one. That one was actually kind of open. But they had some that was like $3 at a store. I should have scanned that one, and I don't think I did scan it. So it didn't have a barcode on it on Brickseek. That's what I'm talking about. Brickseek had some deals, and it was an X-Men doll, and it was $3, but it didn't have a barcode on it. All right, so this is some of the baby stuff that I was talking about just a minute ago. These are some of the bottle tips, bottle nipples, bottle whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call them. But you kind of got to look through this stuff, because they kind of have a lot jam packed into this area. And also, if you are picking these up, make sure you do scan them, because some of them I did find were in the incorrect spot. So, you know, you may be getting something you think you're going to pay $3 for it, and it's actually like $10, you know. So just make sure you know what you're grabbing. Look at the barcode, and look at the actual tag of the item. But they did have some of these bottles. These bottles sell very well. We've gotten these in boxes and pallets before. They sell super quick. You know, people always needing bottles, and they always want a really good deal. I'm not going to pick any of these up, because I do, you know, obviously I want to save these for mothers that need those. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, so you guys can go out and pick these items up, because they are on clearance and somebody's going to get them. So some of this stuff is like, you know, 50% off, which I think is a pretty good price point for baby stuff. Or really for anything, 50% off. But yeah, some of these bottles are like crazy expensive, you know, like $21 for this one, you know, down to 16. So at least you're saving, you know, $5 on it. But, you know, it's just like $21 for some bottles is like crazy. And I know that the type of bottle is important for, you know, for different reasons. So that's why they have a lot of different bottles, because, you know, some babies are fickle. and they only want certain types of bottles. They also have like breastfeeding bottles and things like that. But they did have a wide range of items that were available that you could pick up for your baby or for your nursing or for your child developing needs. All right, so on to the kids. These are like kids toddler shirts. I didn't look at the sizes. I don't think I looked at the sizes. But anyway, if you go up to the section, they do have some of these shirts and shorts, some really cute shorts for some kids, boys and girls of mixed size. So that right there is 24 months. So this is like more like toddler sizes. So they had stuff for low, like you see, these are as low as $1. Now these are skirts and shorts. And short sleeve shirts. So obviously this is going to be for next year. So it's kind of weird. Like, okay, so if you get this stuff now, you're either anticipating for having a child that's that age, next spring, or you're getting it for, a child just to have on around the house, because obviously, it's going to be cold outside. You're not going to have your baby out in shorts most of the time, but you can't put this stuff on and layer it, but for $1 it would be a pretty good pickup, because it's a buck. All right, so this is my third and final Walmart clearance aisle. They did have some Nespressos here. These were $50 off, so down to $100. They had quite a few of these. I actually thought about getting one of these because I've always wanted an espresso maker, but I do not need another coffee maker because I've got like 5 coffee makers in my house and I don't need any more. They also had this Shark upright. And it was $184 down from $244. So pretty good pickup on that. This is actually the store that I most frequently go to. It's very close to my house. So they did redo this store and then they moved the clearance out to a different location. And I have noticed a difference in the clearance. I don't understand why. I don't know why the clearance is a little bit different in this new location. It's a lot less stuff. So maybe it's just because they're moving stuff around and getting clearance stuff moved around. So these Blue Diamond dishes are really good. We've actually got some of these on pallets before. They sell pretty quickly. Those all had pretty significant package damage. So, it's something to keep in mind if you're going to be reselling it. But if you're just buying it for personal use, the packaging, in my opinion, doesn't really matter because you're going to just take the packaging and throw it in the garbage, So they didn't really have, like I said, too much stuff. I had been thinking about getting one of these stands because I did buy some records on Black Friday deals. So I want to have some place to like store those records. But they did have these Paw Patrol little backpacks. They were $12. So they was 50% off because I think the normal price was $24. But these likely will go lower. I've seen these as low as $1 in stores. So hopefully these will go lower at some point. So these keto fat bomb snacks, they're like Reese cups, but they're for keto. They're actually pretty decent. I mean, those are actually really good. So I'm actually going to go back on keto in December. I'm going to start back on my little keto diet. So I should have stocked up on those because those are actually lifesavers when you're on a keto diet. So some of this stuff is like summer type of items, but this is $5. You're still gonna need garden hoses and stuff like that in the springtime, and the springtime is not that far away. Even though we ain't got through the wintertime yet, springtime is not as far off as one would think. And if you can grab them now for $5, why would you wait and pay $13 when you can pay $5 now? So like I said, they had some spring stuff, they had some pet stuff over here, and they also had some stuff like for the yard over here. But overall, not really too much stuff in this clearance section in particular. Yeah. So I did end up buying a bunch of these cups, these plastic cups. These were shown for 30 cents, but they was actually ringing up for 15 cents at my store. Now make this make sense. The smaller ones was ringing up for like 30 cents, whatever this says, 30 cents. The smaller ones was, or the bigger ones was actually ringing up for 15 cents. So the bigger ones was ringing up for cheaper than the smaller ones, which I didn't understand that. Also, the different colors was ringing up for different prices. So like I said, I got some of these for as low as 15 cents. All right, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever we release new videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.